into the concrete. She paced outside the shop. The repairman watched through the window with a worried scowl. He hadn't believed her when she told him that she had no intention of suing him, but she didn't care what he believed. All that mattered was the voice on the other end of the phone she now held to her ear.
"I'm awful sorry to hear all of that, Miss Caroline," Harold said. "But I had no idea that Patricia was doing errands for your grandmother."
"This wasn't an errand. This was theft," Caroline said, her veins pulsing with heat. Patricia Amos had lied to her. Embarrassment mixed with Caroline's fury as she recalled how she'd shared her memories with Patricia. They'd had a moment together. "Is she there now?" Caroline asked. Harold paused before answering.
"Patricia quit. She gave notice right after her shift ended. She said she had a family emergency and had to leave town."
Caroline stopped pacing. Patricia was gone.
"Miss Caroline? You there?"
asked Harold. "I'm here." Caroline pressed her eyelids together tightly to squeeze off tears. The watch should have been with her grandmother's stuff, with the repairman, somewhere. The one place it shouldn't have been was in the hands of a thief.
"I don't know what happened," Harold said. "Patricia was one of our best CNAs. I'm going to make a police report right away. I'll also post something on a chat board I belong to. Maybe someone else has a lead about Patricia."
At the earnest tones in the administrator's voice, Caroline's anger ebbed, mellowing into a dull ache that lodged itself just behind her breastbone. Patricia had done more than steal a watch. She'd deprived Caroline of a vital connection. Kate had been one of the few people on the planet who understood the obsessive tendencies and tuning fork sensitivities that plagued Caroline. She'd tried to fix in her granddaughter what she couldn't fix in her own children. Instead of pressuring the already intense child to succeed, she'd counseled her to relax. Instead of feeding her compulsions, she'd urged her to find balance. And now Kate was gone. And the watch was gone. And there wasn't a damn thing Caroline could do about any of it. "Please let me know what you find out," Caroline said before hanging up. She leaned back against the wall, took a breath, and let it out slowly. The watch was just an object, a thing. There were far more important matters in life, like the fact that her uncle lived on the street, or that her fledgling law firm was struggling, or that many of her cases involved indigent clients facing life-shattering events, wrongful eviction, denial of benefits, deportation. All were cases with real stakes. With a jolt, Caroline realized that between the funeral and the watch, she hadn't even started to prepare for the guardianship hearing she was supposed to attend tomorrow morning. Hurrying toward her car, Caroline reminded herself that guardianships were usually straightforward. Show up at court, stipulate to a suitable relative to take care of her minor client, then sit down. It didn't take much thought. But it did require performing some due diligence. She needed to focus on the task ahead, vetting the man who wanted to take custody of her 7-year-old client, and that meant she needed to push the business of the watch from her mind.
"You calling me a liar?"
The petitioner's eyes scorched Caroline's cheek, like a Klieg light from across the courtroom.
"Please address your comments to the bench, Mr. Gonzalez," Judge Flores instructed.
In her periphery, Caroline watched Rogelio Gonzalez turn his attention back to the judge. Her open and shut guardianship hearing had turned into a battle, an unexpected one.
"But what she's saying about me isn't true,"
Gonzalez protested. "I have not called Mr. Gonzalez a liar," Caroline said. "I have simply asked the court to verify the truth of some of the statements he has made in his guardianship petition." So she was calling him a liar, but politely. Courtroom etiquette permitted it, even encouraged it. Judge Flores raised a hand to forestall another burst of outrage from Gonzalez.
"Ms. Auden, in every respect this appears to be a suitable placement. Petitioner has known Mateo Hidalgo since birth.